News Diary, we continue to celebrate our KCPE candidates who have glowingly, of course, garnered good marks. And that also will be part of a conversation this morning. We'll be crossing over momentarily to Kisumu to just get also a feel and flavor of what is happening on the ground. Kevin Ogutu, our reporter, is on the ground. And also driving the show with me is also Dan Kariki, who will give us a full scoop of the political diary. We have with us also Mwangi Maina, who is going to also talk to us regarding the integration of DRC Congo into the East African community. What does it portend for the rest of the countries? And of course, even as the continent is trying to shake into place with the Africa Free Continental Trade Area, what will that be? Yesterday there was a big smack. Will Smith, of course, slapping Chris Rock. Right now he has apologized. We have Patrick Bilija who will be filling us in on that as well. And also on Health Diary, Saad Hassan stands by to give us more on what is happening on that particular front. But private schools outdid public schools in the 2021 KCPE, a major bounce back after posting a poor show in 2020. Out of 14 top candidates, 12 are from private schools. But the situation is not all gloom in public school, as our reporter Kevin Ogutu is about to tell us. We cross over now to him. Kevin, good morning.
As you mentioned, we continue with our coverage of 2021 KCPE examination results, and of course this news has been out there about how the private schools did better than public schools, even going by the top 10 list that was released yesterday during the official release of the examination results. But as you mentioned, this is not a story that all is gloom in public sector, because I'm here at Zaverian Primary School, where despite the staggering number of candidates that are there, 211 candidates who sat for KCPE examinations here in this school, 18 got 400 marks and above. Then we had 350 to 399, 118 of them garnering between 350 to 399 marks, and 300 to 349, 65 candidates getting 300 to 349, and only 9 candidates getting 300 below 300 marks. The number is big. That's one of the issues that have been pointed out, especially in public schools, primary and secondary schools, and also the question of infrastructure. But given that this is a pretty impressive result, because the mean grade is 345, I would like now to bring in the head teacher of this particular school, Mr. George Polo, to probably give us a perspective. The celebration is out there. You have done well, but the number is pretty big, and the question has also been infrastructure. So what is the story behind this stellar performance, this Zaverian school being a public school?
Thank you. I want to agree that it is true, the number of our school is big. Like for instance, the last year I had 211 candidates, and in overall we have about 2,500 students in the school. And it is true, the infrastructure is an issue, but I say that sometimes we've had support from the CDF. Recently we had a new toilet from the CDF. We also have support from the ministry. But I want to say this particular result is good because of the commitments that I had from the teachers and the support that I got from the parents. I would say the parents were quite supportive. They would support in terms of provision of the supplementary materials, and that has resulted to this result that we are talking about this morning.
Okay, so on average, how many students or candidates do you have per class, given the kind of infrastructure that you have? When you divide the 211 versus what you have, how crowded probably are the classrooms?
True, the classes are very crowded. If you go to my average class, is about 75, about 80 pupils per class. And that is really very true. It is a big stress. If you walk to my class, it's a big stress in terms of population of the pupils in the class.
But despite this needs a lot of commitment from the teaching staff, because supervising 70 plus, I don't think it's a walk in the park.
It's not easy. It's truly, the teachers are really indeed very committed. In fact, if you look at even the kind of the work they do, a teacher marking over 80 excess books, homework, is not easy. But I want to say they really indeed, they have to go out of their way. They get a lot of time to ensure that the work is finished in good time. Like in my school, the syllabus is completed by end of second term. And I think that is what has resulted to these results.
Okay, thank you so much, Mwalimu George Paulo. I have here James John, right? Joseph John. Joseph John Adebal got 416 here at Zaverian Primary School. He's the topmost student. And of course, we are still talking about the other perspective from how the public schools have fared on. Congratulations, my friend. How does this make you feel?
It makes me feel very excited. First of all, I thank the Almighty God for the privilege of appearing as the top candidate in my school. And also, I'm excited because when I was sitting my examinations, I was very sick, but the results turned out to be impressive. So I'm really excited.
Which school would you like to join? High school?
I would like to join Kapsabet Boys High School.
Okay.
Yes.
Any particular reasons why?
To be honest, I don't have any particular reasons.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. That's 416. We have another 400 here. What's your name?
My name is Gabriel Omondi. Yeah, from Zaverian. I got 406 marks, and I'm really happy for getting those marks. First of all, I'll thank the Almighty God for giving me these marks. I'll also thank my teachers for taking their time to teach us, and my parents too for supervising my work and being with me throughout the KCPE time.
So how many were you in class by the time you were sitting for KCPE?
We were 15. 15.
Okay.
In our rooms.
The room for KCPE.
Oh, but in the class before the exam, sorry.
Class.
Yes.
We were 64.
64. Did you feel it was a bit congested, or you were just okay?
I was just okay.
You're just okay.
Yeah.
Well, if time will allow us the bar, I think I have another gentleman here. You'll feel bad left out. What's your name?
Kelvin Musyoke.
Yes. How many marks have you got?
I got 400 marks and I am so happy. Just thank God and thank my parents because they have really supported me throughout this time. Since I entered class 8 up to now, they have really supported me, and I thank the Lord because He has given me the desires of my heart. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We have the girl child here, just so that we don't run out of time. How much? What did you get? Max?
401.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
I'm happy. Thank God for the privilege. I'm very happy.
Okay.
Yes.
Which school do you want to join?
My girls Eldoret.
Any particular reasons?
It's just a good school. Yes, I've heard a lot about it and I really love it. The performance is very nice.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much. Well, Debal, I think that is quite a bit of getting the perspective from the public schools, primary schools. You've seen how we have got staggering numbers in their various classrooms. This is quite so different from some of the private schools that we visited, where you find the class is just about 9, 10, 15, which gives the instructors and teachers quite easy time to supervise and also to ensure that everyone they're on check. So, well, this coverage continues, but of course this is a wake-up call to the decision makers to probably try to work on the infrastructure in our various public establishments. Back to you in studio, Debar.
Well, indeed, thank you very much, Kevin Ogutu there. Despite the many challenges, they made it through, and it's a critical time also for the relevant bodies to try and address this issue that is pertinent, where is the even kill between the private